Myanmar's moment of hope has brought only despair to its Muslim Rohingya minority.
Jola, how are you doing, man? Good to see you.
This is Jola, a Rohingya businessman who 5 months ago found himself in the midst of Southeast Asia's boat people crisis. Back in May, we spent a few days with him as he tried, under intense pressure, to buy people back from the traffickers. It's now monsoon season, so the boats aren't leaving. But a dark cloud has settled over the camps and Jola. His 8-year-old son's been sick with TB. He was referred from a clinic in the camp to a hospital in town. But Jola thinks the Buddhist doctors didn't treat him properly, and there's nowhere else they can go.
This is our main problem. Today I have the property, I had a lot of money, even though the money cannot work. So let's say I will give, let's say 1 million of money to get the proper treatment for my son. I can't.
Jola runs a construction company, a fleet of fishing boats and a brick factory. But despite being born in Myanmar, he has to have a Buddhist name on the company documents.
I have to give him 50% of the profit.
And is he doing 50% of the work?
Not at all.
When we were last with him, we watched as Jola tried to help this woman find her daughter, Sonora, who'd gone to sea with traffickers. At the time, the police were being no help at all.
Oh, it's Sonora's mother.
We went to find out what had happened.
Oh, Sonora's back. Okay.
She's back. She's Sonora.
You're Sonora.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Sonora told us she'd been returned to land, but had been forced to marry one of the traffickers and kept captive inside his house.
He beat me with wires, and I've got injuries on my face and arms and a scar on my back.
After a month of abuse, with the help of her mother, Sonora escaped and made her way home. Not surprisingly, she says she won't try and leave Myanmar again.
What do you speak to him about?
For Jola, Myanmar's election on Sunday looks like being the final straw. The Rohingya have usually had the right to vote, but they can't this time. It's another step away from the acceptance and citizenship that he so craves.
Right now, so I'm under the consideration.
You're thinking about going?
Go, yeah.
It's the biggest decision of your life.
If we cannot vote, we are not Myanmar citizen. It's clear.
Preparations are already being made. When the election's over and the weather clears, the unwanted, unloved Rohingya will take to the sea once more. Jonah Fisher, BBC News, Rakhine State.